All right, yes, thank you very much for staying with us once again and joining us on this channel, Sport 7GH. You be into the Black Stars game versus Switzerland. Hot analysis, deep insight analysis. And Amao in this particular game. Yes, so we are going to give you a lot of fantastic analysis, deep insight analysis from the Ghana versus Switzerland game played today. Pre-World Cup final friendly game for the Ghana Black Stars. Wait for us as we delve straight into the game and what happened, the things you did not see, the things you did not take note of. We are going to unveil all of them to you in this particular video. Please, for a lot more fantastic Black Stars updates, news of Black Stars, exclusive videos, content of the senior national team, the Black Stars of Ghana, do well to hit the subscribe button, like this video, and do well to leave your thoughts and comments below in the comment section. Do well to like the video, yes, and hit the notification bell and select all, so that anytime you drop an analysis of the Black Stars, exclusive content, everything about the Black Stars, you will be the first to get that particular notification over there. Now, today, Ghana Black Stars played with Switzerland, in Abu Dhabi, where Ghana won 2-0 over Switzerland. Goals from Mohamed Salisu and Antoine Semenyo. Both of them, or both players, getting their first goals for the senior national team, the Black Stars, over there in that particular. Let's start from by looking at the lineup for the game. Okay, yes, Coach Otuado released his lineup for this particular game, Ghana versus Switzerland, and a lot of Ghanaians were talking. People were like, how can you start Barnier? Why don't you start the full squad of your team so that we know how you play at the World Cup? A lot of questions, because in that particular lineup, Kudus Mohammed was not part of the squad. So he wasn't at the bench, he wasn't on the field. Thomas Partey was at the bench, all right, yes, but he didn't come on to play any game, so he was not in action for the Black Stars today. Virtually a new squad. Of course, Lawrence Atizigi was imposed, Tariq Lamptey as right back, and then Mohamed Salisu and Amate as the 4 and 5. The left back went to Baba Rahman. Excellent. So it was a 4-2-3-1 formation, or a 4-3-3 formation with variations into 4-2-3-1. So the two central DMs were Salis Samed and then also Elisha Owusu over there. Fantastic players they did. And then we had Dede Ayew being the main number 10 of the side, and then we have the wingers in the shape of Barnier and then Jordan Ayew, and Inaki Williams was the main forward of this particular side. Now, if you look at the lineup, yes, of course, you would agree with people who were making concerns about the game, because Switzerland made or brought in their solid 11 for the World Cup. The likes of Jan Soma, the likes of Jegdran Shakiri, Granit Xhaka, all of those players were in action for the Black Stars over there. Now, the game started very well. For the first half, Ghana Black Stars was playing very well and dominating the game. Now, you could clearly see that the Black Stars team were very much confident going into this particular game. They trusted themselves and they knew that, look, they were going to do something very significant in this particular game. So from the blast of the whistle, yes, Atizigi was showing little signs of low confidence and all of that, but look, they defended very well in the first half, and that was one of the greatest traits of the Black Stars in the first half. The defensive shape was very solid and rigid. Mohamed Salisu today was just on top form, because he ensured that the defensive shape of the Black Stars will be very strong, and also helped to get the Ghana the first goal over there through a header over there. So the defensive shape in the first half was very strong for the Black Stars. They did very well to hold the defense so that Switzerland will not be able to get even a goal in the first half. And you know that in the first half, Switzerland were tempting the Black Stars. Yes, they were very much tempting, but they couldn't get a goal. So that is one of the traits of the senior national team, the Black Stars, in the first half. Now, in the second half, we came on and it was a different ball game altogether. The coach, this is where I give a thumbs up, a big thumbs up to Coach Otuado. He made changes quickly. That is very good, because in our last game versus Nicaragua, he didn't make the changes quickly. He started making changes the 80th minute versus Nicaragua. You get a point? Yeah, but in this particular game, he made the changes quickly, and it tells you that Coach Otuado is trying to learn from his previous experiences as the Black Stars coach, and he brought in the likes of Kamaldeen Sulemana, Antoine Semenyo, the two of them combined to give Black Stars the second goal over there, and that was a fantastic and a brilliant run by Antoine Semenyo. He first off gave the ball to Kamaldeen, and Kamaldeen gave it back to him, and he gave a true pass to Kamaldeen, and Kamaldeen showed his quality, yes, as a winger, ran very well, and then tried to bypass the goalkeeper, and the ball fell for Antoine Semenyo, who slotted it home, getting his first goal for senior national team, the Black Stars. Now, when you are talking about Kamaldeen Sulemana and the brilliant run he had in the second goal of the senior national team, the Black Stars, it begs the question, or it makes you wonder, especially if you are a Friye Barnier fan, because he's the type of players a Friye Barnier will be competing with. A Friye Barnier did very well today, very well as an attacker. He impressed everybody in Ghana here. He did very well and played very well. But the point is that he will be facing competition from people like Kamaldeen Sulemana, who is excellent, or who is top notch when it comes to the wing position of any team. And that is what Kamaldeen showed just when he came on. He didn't need 50 minutes or 60 minutes to prove how quality he is. He showed that indeed he was a quality player. Now, I've already talked about the defense we had. Tariq Lamptey wasn't really on top, especially when defending. But when he goes forward, of course, you see the trait of a quality attacker or a quality lateral. Yes, in the shape of Tariq Lamptey. Baba Rahman. He has had a lot of bashing and everything, but in this particular game, you can see that he was okay. He did his best. He gave excellent returns as a left back, and for me, he did very well for the senior national team, the Black Stars. Mohamed Salisu has talked about him. Daniel Amate also an excellent performance. Didn't show any jittery, no mistakes, and was cool on the ball, cool, calm, and collected. You had Lawrence Atizigi, who has also been on the news. Yes, he's been receiving bashing for his poor performances and all of that. But look, Lawrence Atizigi showed that indeed we can trust him. At least we can trust him for the World Cup. Now, these two players are players I really want to talk about. That is Saleh Samed Abdul and then Elisha Owusu. Fantastic combination we had today. Quality players. I'm telling you. Look, I've already talked about Saleh Samed a lot of the time on this particular channel. I told you that he's a quality player. I told you that when it comes to the defensive midfield position, Saleh Samed is a dependable midfielder we can depend on now and the future. So for me, I am not surprised with the performance of Saleh. He also did exceptionally well, as well as Elisha Owusu. They were able to retrieve balls, pass the ball very well. They were able to make piercing passes and all of that, and gave the team stability in the midfield to the defense, and that was a very good one from those two players, Saleh Samed Abdul and Elisha Owusu. Look, Thomas Partey will be an undisputed starter at the World Cup. That is very true. But if we want somebody to partner Thomas Partey, we should forget about Baba Idrisu, who couldn't come. Look, we have in the shape Saleh Samed Abdul, who is doing very well for himself and for the team over there. Now, Dede Ayew actually benched Mohamed Kudus as the number 10 and played as the number 10. And I think everybody will say that, look, he did well. Yeah, Andre Dede Ayew today, he played his 110th game for the senior national team, the Black Stars, and he's the most capped player in the senior national team, the Black Stars. Player wabo matches, I'm a Ghana Black Stars, no, Andre Dede Ayew. So you saw the GFA president and all the players congratulating him for such a great feat that he has made over there. And so today he had a fairly good performance and he did very well over there. Now, before we look at even the attack of the team, this is how SofaScore rated the players. Yes, the ratings of the players. This is how SofaScore rated them. You see that a lot of the players got 7.0 over there. A lot of them. Daniel Amate 7.3. Mohamed Kudu Salisu 7.4, Abdul Baba Rahman 6.7, but that is still above average. Even Lawrence Atizigi had 7.3. It tells you he did very well over there. Tariq Lamptey had 7.0. Salis Abdul Samed 7.3. Yes, Jordan Ayew had 7.5 today. So it tells you that even at the attack, Jordan Ayew was exceptional. Same Daniel Friebanier had 6.6, but I think he did very well than 6.6. Sofa score should be checking that out. Inaki Williams got 6.9. How can you give Inaki Williams 6.9 and gives Daniel Lefriye 6.6? No, today Daniel Friebanier was excellent, was better than Inaki Williams in this particular game. And that is the reason why he should have gotten the maybe a 7.0 or a 6.9 would have been very good for Daniel Friebanier. The likes of Antoine Semenyo, who came on 7.0. Daniel Kofichire, another quality player I should talk about. Daniel Kofichire, excellent on the ball. Look, if we don't look, we are spoiled for choice when you are talking about the number 10 position of the senior national team, the Black Stars. Yes, you have a lot of quality players, and Daniel Kofichire is one of them. Look, Jordan Andrew Dede Ayew, fine, he played the game full time, all of that. But when Daniel Kofichire came on, you saw the creativity in the player, you saw the quality in that particular player as I speak to you. So all of those players who came on also got 7.1, 7.0. It was a brilliant performance by the senior national team, the Black Stars, over there. Inaki Williams, maybe we should know how to use Inaki Williams, or maybe we should give Antoine Semenyo the go ahead to be the number 9 striker of the senior national team, the Black Stars, because Inaki Williams hasn't been so impressive playing as the number 9 of the Black Stars. And today too, it was evident that he didn't really perform. In the first half of the game, he had just 12 touches. Yes, 12 touches per Enunyaye. Okay, and so it wasn't really a good performance from Inaki Williams. Of course, with Jordan Ayew, he did very well today with his set pieces, and all of that was very brilliant. And Jordan Ayew showed that indeed he's a quality and experienced player we are going to the World Cup with. Now, this is a good result, but the point is that it is a pass no way result. We are not using it for anything. What are we? Maybe for FIFA ranking, that is all. Okay, the main action starts at the World Cup, and that is where I think the Black Stars shouldn't feel complacent beating Switzerland, because if you beat Switzerland, you are not getting any point. But if we beat Portugal next week, we are getting 3 points. And that is really solid. And so that is where the focus should be. We should continue to learn from our mistakes. We should continue to be rigid, and then make sure that we do very well in the World Cup. That is the goal. That is the goal. Ghana Black Stars are always underrated going into the World Cup, but we prove that indeed we are a quality side that can cause havoc anytime we are given the chance, or anytime we are seen at the World Cup. And so that is where the focus should be, and that is where I know the Black Stars and the whole team will be looking at over there in their camp and all of that. So that is how the game went for the senior national team, the Black Stars, today. I don't know if you have, yes, of course you should have thoughts and views. Leave all of them in the comment section. Let me hear what you thought or what you think about this particular game in the comment section. It is very, very important over there. We are doing this with you. So yes, and so mamintonka comment section or then hunu efa game no ho and hono me do wase peace on me tena channel. So definitely mezanu be share be in the next update. Do well to subscribe to the channel, like this video, do well to leave your thoughts and comments below.